They say the world belongs to those with money. Money can literally buy everything, even the most expensive sneakers ever made. Only celebrities, business people, and folks with fat bank accounts will ever possess them. If you like your sneakers, then you're going to love this video because we're going to tell you about 10 most expensive. Number 10. Eminem x Carhartt Air Jordan 4, $30,000. The 15th anniversary of Shady Records brought joy not only to Eminem fans, but also to sneakerheads. To celebrate the occasion, Eminem, Carhartt, and Jordan teamed up to create a very limited pair of Air Jordan 4s. These sneakers probably cost more than what you would need to properly equip a recording studio of your own. There are limited edition sneakers, and then there are sneakers that are impossible to even think about acquiring. There must be some rich sneakerheads out there because each pair went for thousands of dollars, which probably should be expected for a great-looking black-gray Air Jordan 4 made with collaboration with a workwear giant and self-proclaimed rap god. Ultimately, one pair sold for a jaw-dropping $30,100, with the next highest going for $25,900. If you were hoping for a bargain, know that the lowest winning bid was $18,750. Given the extremely limited nature of these kicks, that value is sure to only go up from here in the coming years. Now, the good news is that all of this wasn't just to help bolster the collection of a few lucky and wealthy customers. The money made is going to support Michigan State University's Community Music School's effort to provide enrollment to local students, and in total, the auction raised $227,000. Hey, whoever said being a sneaker obsessive couldn't do some good in the world? Number 9. Air Jordan 4 Eminem, $32,000. One of the world's most famous rappers makes an appearance on our list for the second time, again with a pair of Air Jordan 4s, with the subtitle Encore, a reference to Shady's 2004 album. What makes these sneakers so expensive is probably the fact that they're incredibly limited. Officially, only 23 pairs were made in 2017. Number 8. Nike Air Mag Back to the Future 2016, $35,000. One of recent years' most famous sneakers, owned by, for example, the Slovakian rapper Ratmus. This reference to the legendary movie Back to the Future was released back in 2011 in a quantity of 1,500 pairs. Several years later, in 2016, fans demanded a re-release, which they got, but only 89 more pairs were made, which pushed the Nike Air Mag Back to the Future 2016s into the top 10 of the most expensive sneakers. Literally looking like something from the future, the Air Mags were inspired by the Nike sneakers in the film Back to the Future 2. They're pretty rare and last sold at auction for $14,500. To rock a pair of these, you're going to have some serious street cred and a solid reputation in the style game. Number 7. Nike SoCal Air Force 1 Supreme Max, $50,000. The legendary rap duo Outkast has millions of dollars in their bank accounts and countless hits and 6 Grammys under their belts. With a resume like this, is it really a big surprise that they started spending big money on seemingly unnecessary things? This is exactly what Big Boy, one of the members, did when they had a pair of Nike Air Force Ones customized with 13-karat diamonds, pricing them at $50,000. Number 6. Air Jordan Silver Shoes, $60,000. A gift from his wife on his 32nd birthday, this pair of Air Jordan Silver Shoe, complete with Michael Jordan's autograph, is one of the richest in history and a valuable pair of sneakers, worth a lot to collectors and fans alike. No, these sneakers aren't made from real silver. So why do you ask? Did they sell for $60,000 at an auction? Apart from only 10 pairs being made, Michael Jordan also got one of them as a 32nd birthday gift from his wife, which gives this sneaker a cute backstory. There are a few reasons that the Air Jordan Silver shoes fetch so much money. In part, this is due to the uniqueness of the shoe. There are only 10 pairs of these shoes released when they were first introduced. The sneaker also had a design that was unlike anything else on the market. While Jordans are primarily known for performance, this pair also had a design that would make people comfortable walking in them day to day. This is, in part, why they were differentiated from other brands of Jordan shoes which were used exclusively by athletes. One of the reasons that the Jordan brand has grown is the ability to mix popular culture with athletics. The Air Jordan Silver shoe is a great example of both practical wear and athletic durability. But when it comes to sneaker prices that are this high, there always needs to be a story behind the shoe. Number 5. Air Jordan 12 OVO Drake Edition, $100,000. What you see in front of you is the result of collaboration between the Jordan brand and rapper Drake's brand, OVO, October's very own. At first glance, they don't seem like anything special. However, at a Toronto Raptors game, Drake gave a pair of these sneakers with a retail price slightly over $200 to one lucky fan, who managed to sell the shoe for an incredible $100,000 on eBay, which made them the second most expensive Jordan sneaker at the time. A lady fan received the sneakers as a gift, and she did exactly what most of us would have probably done: sold them for an incredible $100,000. Sweet, right? Unlike their predecessors, the Air Jordan 12 OVOs were released to the public as a copy of Drake's pair received as a gift, but on white stingray leather with a translucent sole and a touch of gold on the sides. A lesson to be learned from this is that going to a Toronto Raptors game might be worth it, not only for the entertainment value. Popular with a lot of the sports stars, rappers, and major celebrities, the Drake Edition OVOs are only really attainable to the rich and famous. Number 4. Air Jordan 12 Flu Game, $104,000. Not quite in the top 3, but pretty close, are the Air Jordan 12 Flu Games. Once mentioned as the most expensive Jordans in the world, the price really derives from the fact that Michael Jordan wore the sneakers in the infamous Flu Game, a game which he played while having the flu. Selling for $104,000, these are also one of the rarest shoes on the planet. When the final NBA match between Chicago and Utah took place in 1997, Michael Jordan wasn't looking fit to play, and all signs pointed to him having a rather nasty case of the flu. But this in no way meant that he would skip out on the final match. Despite pain, dehydration, and exhaustion, Jordan finished the game scoring an unbelievable 37 points. At the time of the victory, he had a pair of Jordan 12s, which received the nickname Flu Game and later auctioned for $104,000. For a while, that made them the most expensive sneaker sold at an auction. Read more about the Flu Game in this article. Number 3. Converse Fast Break, worn by Michael Jordan, $190,373. This is where we start reaching astronomical prices. This crazy price tag wasn't caused by the sneaker's rarity or the use of expensive materials. The third pair on our list was owned by Michael Jordan himself. He won the 1984 Olympic Games in the USA in these shoes. They are considered to be the last pair Jordan wore in a game as an amateur, and also the last time he wore Converse in an official game, prior to the Air Jordan revolution. That's history right there. One lucky and wealthy collector can now call himself the owner of these bad boys when he or she won them at an auction for the grand total of $190,373. SCP Auction had an auction last night, and the Converse sneakers you see above sold for close to $200,000. Does that sound like a lot for a pair of used, game-worn shoes? Well, it's actually the new world record for game-worn shoes from any sport. The record was held by the actual flu game 12s that Jordan wore back in the 1997 NBA Finals. Those sold for close to $105,000. Number 2. Nike Moon Shoes, $437,500. This shoe was designed by Nike's co-founder Bill Bowerman for the 1972 Olympics qualifiers. It's the only remaining preserved pair of this shoe, and it is also unique because the sole was literally made in a waffle maker. The sneakers were auctioned off at Sotheby's by collector Miles Nadal in July 2019, officially making them the world's most expensive shoes for many. Number 1. Solid Gold OVO times Air Jordan, $2 million. This is more of a kind of bonus. You probably wouldn't be able to do much walking in these 24-karat solid gold sneakers made by Jordan and OVO. So, who is the owner of these one-of-a-kind sneakers? Drake himself. Although no official price was released, according to a study that took into account the price of gold in 2016 and the amount necessary to create these sneakers, the shoes are estimated to be worth an incredible $2 million. There had to be a day when a pair of sneakers were coated in 24-karat gold. And that day finally came when Drake collabed with Nike to make the solid gold OVO times Air Jordan. They were created by American artist Matthew Senna, and each shoe weighs 50 pounds. $2 million seems like a good deal with all things considered. Do let us know in the comment what's your favorite most expensive pair of sneakers. Please subscribe to The Luxury World. Thanks for watching.